Full blown. As a longtime user of hallucinogens, an experience with Amanita Muscaria was way overdue. I came into a batch surfing the net and thought I'd try what was available. I started with downing 6 grams powdered ayahuasca vine mixed with some orange juice for flavor. I couldn't handle the tea, so this was the next best thing. Next came 10 grams of the finest caps I had ever seen. Beautiful red caps dried to perfection. Munch munch. I waited about an hour and nothing, so I figured I had been had, not even a hint of a head change. I polished off another 10 grams and topped it off with some 5x Salvia Divinorum smoke, about 1/10 of a gram. Slowly inhaled the fine, not so harsh smoke, letting it fill my lungs with its aroma. Exhale. Being this was the first time for me, I wanted my experience to be awesome, without regret. I laid the pipe in the ashtray and my mind said no, yet my body said yes. A feeling of euphoria washed over me, a tingling effect in my eyes. I tried to control the emotion, yet it was uncontrollable. I was completely engulfed in an unknowing state, yet it was awesome. My total experience was about 10 minutes, yet I hadn't watched the clock, so it could have been longer/shorter. A plateau effect had arrived, and the high leveled into a state of mind rather than an uncontrolled stupor. It was nice and I was part of it now. I walked the house waiting for the next phase. I thought I had felt a little something, yet I couldn't describe what it was. Maybe the salvia still working its magic, or the ayahuasca, or maybe the shrooms. I didn't know. I laid down long enough for my stomach to settle and fall asleep. Dreams. Livid, realistic dreams ensue. Dreams of friends asking for help and I am their hero. Dreams so vivid in colors and shapes. I awake. I feel like I am in a tunnel, or a series of tunnels connecting to one central place, that place being my body. I cannot move without the following tunnel. Any movement outside the tunnel and my body convulses. I have a feeling in my stomach, yet it is almost non-existent. Waves of color, feelings of monumental proportions. This is like no other high I have ever experienced before. I lay back down after a short period of time and closed my eyes. Waves and waves of color exploding into every thought. Tranquility, peace. Thoughts of anything are not there. I cannot think. I can only let my mind do its own thing. It is its own. It cannot be controlled, yet I don't want to control it. The feelings are too real, the experience whole and wholesome. Still reeling with closed eyes, I never again wish to open. Mumble, mumble. I try to speak to my wife who is not tripping, yet she can't hear me or she wishes not to respond. Oh well, I don't need the negativity anyway. I'm just so positive thinking and my mind reels and my heart so light and beating and my limbs limp and my head wandering into a land where everything is so awesome and great and silenced thoughts. Everything stopped for some time. I was able to think for myself again, my every thought manufactured by me. I rose from the state I had been in and wondered what had happened. My stomach a little queasy, yet not hurting to any extent. I drank some water and felt it go down. I felt the water travel down my throat into my small intestines, following it as it goes. Right into my stomach, the cool liquid stopped. I figured on making myself something to eat, as I had not known how long I had been without sustenance. Cereal and milk. I ate a whole bowl, finished it off with some more water. I returned to my bed and lay down to watch some television. I still had a head trip, yet it was so non-formal. Flip, flip, flip through the channels. From this point on, I cannot tell you exactly what was watched on television. All I know is this. Everything was warped and hilariously entertaining. After a while of this, I closed my eyes and drifted into another visionary trance. Everything seemed to be mocking my every move. I try to enhance the feeling by moving more, and it goes away. So I lay still, eyes shut. Everything seemingly moved by thought. Then as fast as it had come on, I fell asleep. When I woke this morning, a feeling washed over me just for a second. A feeling of sadness that the trip had ended. I ate and drank and felt fine. I had not even experienced the usual next day squirts from previous shroom trips. No headache, no next morning tiredness. Still yet I feel head trippy like a small hangover. Yet even it is almost non-existent. All in all, the whole trip was eventful, yet not what expected in the same breath. An afterthought, if asked to do it all over again, I would, just not today or tomorrow, maybe next week. As remembrance to the Salvia trip, the Salvia took me to a place never before experienced. I lost all control over my functions, and if people think this is fun, then so be it. Not for me. Thanks.